Today we're going to talk about the 1993 Pontiac Trans Am, specifically mine. Now, you don't see it on my channel much, or really I don't talk about it or post it much because it has been in storage for about the last 6 to 7 years and will be for probably a couple more. But for right now, I was near it this weekend, and I just wanted to show y'all it because I think it's pretty nice, and it starts right up. Probably has some old gas in it. It's currently got a misfire, a small one. Could be a lot of things since it's been sitting so long. So, but it runs and it's fine for right now. This little chipper on the block, but I'll show it to you real quick. So this is it, a 93 Pontiac Trans Am. This car does have the LT1 6-speed manual. Tan interior. Alright, on the interior, obviously a custom Jags shift knob. It's got an MGW short shift kit. Highly would recommend that short shifter. The interior's otherwise stock. Factory sound, factory coloring, factory everything on the inside. The only thing that's technically not factory is the stereo. That's out of a 98 model. My 93 model, original one, did die. And I just found a 98 that bolted right in. Now, it looks pretty good in the back. Got a couple pieces of stuff here. But overall, the car's still in really good shape. I have had the headliner redone when I first bought it about 10 years ago. I did have a shift boot made for me about 10 years ago. I had it repainted in 2012, original factory green. So it does look pretty nice for the age. It's got OEM C5 Corvette, like off of a 2000 model wheels. Those are the stock ones. Are they the best looking for this car? Probably not, but do they look pretty good? They don't look too bad, I'd say. I have done the Corvette 6 C5 big brake upgrade kit. I used, this moves it to a C5 caliper, C5 rotor, much more bite in the front once I did that. This car has also been lowered. It has been dropped 1.3 inches in the front, 1.2 in the back. It has a couple suspension modifications like Panhard Bar, sway bars, control arms, all from UMR. Let's see. There is the typical, you can't really see because of the lighting, but there is the typical kind of peeling from within the taillights on this car. The exhaust does have a bunch of leaks right now. It does have the dual Borla tips, and I think on the Trans Am the dual tips are definitely the way to go in the looks department. This car is pretty good shape considering it's been a northern car, a Chicagoland car its whole life. I've got a couple rust bubbles that are starting on the top of the wheel wells. I'll have to get those looked at whenever I finally do pull it out of storage. And as you can see, there's a little bit right there when that was hit. But overall, this car's in great shape, which is why I still have it. Because everybody, the LT1 cars don't bring a whole lot of money. So this is what we're looking on the inside right now. It's just a stock LT1. The only thing here, AC's been deleted. Not by me, I'm going to put it back in. AC's been deleted, and I've got a small tune on the computer from PCM for Less out of North Carolina. But otherwise, she's a relatively stock car. Good paint all the way around. Couple blemishes in the body, but overall, it's really tough to find a LT or even an LS car in this kind of shape to start with on your racing projects and stuff. So I'd probably sell it for the right number, but so far that number hasn't come my way. So let's do a quick review of it, so y'all see what you're getting to if you're looking at getting one of these. The seats are pretty comfortable, actually. I will say there's a hump in the passenger right. I don't remember what the purpose of that is for, but it is from GM by the factory. There's something under there that's setting right there. Oh, that's for the exhaust, sorry. That's for where the catalytic converter hump, it goes right through there. But the seats are very comfortable. You can fit an adult in the back. It does take a little bit of work, but you can get 2 adults back there. I will say for the cockpit side, if we go over here to the cockpit side, the driver's side, you are looking at, it's a nice little view, very sporty feel, especially being this low to the ground. I am 5'10". I'm 5'10", and I would recommend this car for those 6 foot and under. If you're over 6 foot, I would say get another car. There's just not a whole lot of headroom, and so eventually you start having to dip a little bit to look below the roof. So I would say 6 foot and under if you're considering one of these cars. Otherwise, there's other car options or other truck options if you want to go fast. Let me show you the trunk, how much space you got in the trunk. So the trunk looks like this. I've got a tire in here right now and some other go fast parts to get to whenever I get back to this car. But normally this sits down flush with here, and then that's how your back looks. So you got a little bit of storage right there. There's 2 speakers there. I've got this facing forward for the time being. Normally this tire is behind here. When I bought this car, the mount to hold the tire was missing. So I have a tire, I just need a mount to put it back in, and I'll stick it back in so it's like factory. Otherwise it's just a gray trunk that goes down, and you can haul some groceries, and I mean, you aren't hauling anything large, furniture or anything, but you can haul a bag, or you know, maybe a small suitcase. So it's definitely not the least practical car you could own. But let's start it up now. So if we're looking here in the cockpit, in the driver's seat, this car, I just had some brake things go on when I cleaned some wires earlier today, so I'll check those out whenever I get back in the car. Pretty standard gauge, tack, mile per hour, fuel, battery, oil, and temp. This is a pretty low mileage car, as you see. You probably can understand that, being the condition that it's in and be comfortable. This is how it is. It does get hot. I would definitely never recommend removing the AC unless you are solely interested in racing and nothing but racing. But if you ever drive on the street, keep AC in. It's just very hot in there, and those seats, they hug you very nicely, but it also means it keeps you hot, so you want that AC. So this is my car, 93 Trans Am. Would I recommend one? Definitely. You got space, you got time, and you like a little bit of sportiness in your life. Ain't the fastest car, especially in 2019 standards. Definitely ain't the fastest car on the road, but you can modify it to get it to be a fun 400 to 500 horsepower without too much trouble. And then after that, you need to spend some money, but up to 450 or so you can do without too much work, more than just a head and cam package or something like that to get to 450. And that's, for a 3,400 pound car, that's pretty quick for a street car. After that you're going big money, going really fast, race car, roll cage, all that kind of stuff. It's probably going to be in your future if you need more than 450 horsepower. So right now this car's pushing about 300. Like I said, it's almost stock, and I'm probably going to keep it that way for a while, so everything runs great for me, and I can get it back to optimal running condition, daily driver type status, and then I don't know, just enjoy it until I get rid of it. So thanks for watching this video. If you got any questions, leave a comment. and I will do my best to answer you when I get to it. Thanks, have a good one.